Hello my YouTubers family, welcome back to the channel. I had put a video up, I think it was last week, about a question I asked you guys. Who are you? So I know that question got a lot of you guys thinking, and I went into a person, in a random person, and I asked her the very same question. Her answer, when I said, who are you? Her answer was, I'm a nurse. I say, well, before you became the nurse, who were you? She said, I was a wife. I said, before you became that wife, who were you? I was Gerlin, which is her name. I said, well, before, so you became Gerlin, which is your name. Who were you? So that question always led us all the way back to the beginning of creation, when God created us. And it leads me to the verse that really inspired me to know my roots and know who I am as an individual. It's in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. It reads, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. These words, this statement right there inspired me to live above people's expectation of me. These very words that says, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you, inspired me to live above my circumstances. And I realized that I am not my color. I am not my background. I am not my gender. I am not a title like my job, a nurse, a doctor, a businesswoman, an actor, a mother, a wife. I am none of these things. All these things are titles that comes because of things that I accomplish or achieve or acquire in my life, but they are not who I am. Who I am as an individual has nothing to do with what I accumulate here in this world. So the answer to the question of who are you led me back to the Creator. It led me back to who created me. It led me back to realize that I am a child of God. And what I realize is that all these things that we accumulate, we put before our name, and the entitlement we take in this world really limits us. It really limits us from living our full potential. Because if I say I'm a nurse, now I feel entitlement to that title, and I feel stuck because that's what I am and that's what I'm gonna continue doing. But to be able to realize that you are a child of God, there is no limitation, because we serve a God who has no limitation. Everything is possible. So I am a child of God, and I can be all that God wants me to be. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When I say I am a child of God, there is no limitation. But to say that I'm a nurse, there is so much limitation than what God created me to do. Knowing who you are sets you apart, because God who created you, who knew you before you were born, put no limitation on you. So therefore, let us not put any limitation on our potential by knowing that we are a child of God. Anything is possible through Christ who strengthens us. All things are possible because we are a child of the living God. And then to know who you are, it really places you in the environment that you are not limited. You are not limited to anything. So I want you to keep that in mind. Whenever somebody asks you, who are you? I want you to stand up straight. Look them straight in the eyes and let them know that you know you are a child of God, and that you are not limited to any title. You are not limited to, you are not limited to whatever you choose to do here in this world. Whatever you choose to do, it's a compliment to who you are, but it's not who you are. Whatever you choose to do here, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a nurse, whether it's a pastor, whether it's an educator, whether you choose to have your business, whether you choose to become a mother, whether you choose to stay single, or whether you choose to get married, all of these things are complement to who you are, but they are not who you are. You are above all of these things, all of these titles. You are a child of God, whom He gave the opportunity, whom He gave the ability of becoming, of choosing to becoming anything that you want to become, because all things are possible to you through Him who created you. You are not limited to anything. You are none of these things that you accumulate here. You are first a child of God. This is the bye for now.